halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start down in the Bayou. The Saints at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is DK Metcalf. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here he goes. It's Saquon. From the shadow of his own end zone into the open field. They're not gonna get him. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Raiders defense that comes up with the big play here. The ball's out. It's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Out to his right. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a 1st down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, hut. Black 40. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Has an opening past the 40. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Down. 45. Watch that.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Set, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
14
yards.
on the pickup. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yellow. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Watch out now. 50. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Here's Young. And he will not be able to get away. Good work getting in in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On the ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. This one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He connects downfield to Dotson. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 0. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set. Set. Cut.
Look at play action with Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On
1st and 10, here's Young. Open man, Tedero McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
43 rail. Come on, set. Black 40. 22 needle. Fury, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
He's out of bounds.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Silver set. Now a give to Barkley, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Derek Brown in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Hey.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Young. That one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw in the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. And that rushing touchdown number 28 on the year, a remarkable number. He draws level with the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most rushing TDs in an NFL season.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Panthers 13.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Down.
On first down, it is Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing on second down, Young. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On first down is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Set. Ready?
To throw, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Blaster, 6.
Back to the air, it's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Black shot. Red, 38. Needle blue. Set.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground here again.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. On 2nd down, Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on, ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Fight. 95.
They'll go again with Hubbard. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready up.
3rd down. They need 5.
6. Set hut. 10 black. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Now Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
More yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
A run with Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Red 30. Needle blue. Set cut.
Here's Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Snap, ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And down the field and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The second down pass intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Smith, red. Here we go. Shot. 17. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
33, yellow, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Let's go. Hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Okay, Frank.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Black shot. Set, hut. Black 40. Set, hut.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Come on, set. Ready.
To throw is Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It is 3rd and long.
Down. Yellow, 22. Black ultra. Set, hut.
Here's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Oh, touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey. Go.
Hurts to the air on first down. This one is caught by Dotson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we hut.
Here's Hubbard. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A big hole inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts at the 13. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way back. 85 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
31. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Following the
off for
touchdown,
Carolina.
it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
From the 35, here's second down and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
that's good.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. And an Eagle first down.
They'll come up here first and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Again, Hurts. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 9.
Go now.
They'll go play action with Young. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and 9.
Blaster, 6. Here we go, set. 5.
From the gun, it's Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts will try it again. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles.
That one's good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
73.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, easy, 63.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
73.
Now Hurts. That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Okay,
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
down.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
2nd down, they need 3.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Come on, set. Red, 38. 10 cycles. Needle blue. Black ultra. Green jack.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Killy Ringo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
41. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 6. Mega. Cut.
Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
White, ready.
Now Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
On 1st down is Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things much harder.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And
Red,
the
yellow,
Panthers
ready.
first
Back
down.
to throw. Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 16
That's a gain of
yards.
16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, first and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Blue, striker.
I got it. Bud, be ready.
Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
52. Ready.
To throw is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. For the lead, here is third and goal.
Down. 10 black. Blaster, 6. Set.
Here's Young. Moving to his right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Set, hut. Red, cycle. Black 40. Six, mega. Smash, red. Set, hut.
They'll go. Young. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And the Eagles are right back in this one.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Great. No trouble.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.